Yes, sir.
Yes.
We
Welcome
are back.
Thank you guys.
This is the Free Gems Podcast. This is episode 21. Listen, episode 21. I got Cinco to my right. You got your boy JG's here.
21.
Formerly known as Tattoos by Edge. I can still look that up as my Instagram. Follow
Come on, Kendrick,
on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Spelled
Come on,
just
New
like
Jersey.
that.
Come on, New
Hey,
Jersey.
come on, New Jersey. We got the real estate shit popping. Listen, man, it's episode 21. So the show is officially old enough to drink. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we
yes,
here.
yes.
21st. Happy 21st to the show and
Happy
all that.
21st,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Consistency is here. Listen,
Yes, yes.
this is actually our second episode we're shooting this week. We shot episode 20, like 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Cool.
The first one midweek. First
First
midweek.
one midweek. You know what I'm saying? Never been here on a Wednesday. I was just telling Marv, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know what's going on at the studio, but if y'all selling drugs, just let niggas know. Because it's so
The
many
parking
fucking.
was
I'm
crazy.
used to the parking lot being
Yeah,
empty. It's
yo,
just
that's
me,
a
your
fact.
car, and some Mustang in the cut. I'm like, nah, today, this shit was crowded. It looked like it was school there now. I seen mad fucking kids across the street going, look like they
Yeah,
was going on.
there was a lot
I seen
going
a
on.
whole little class going into like the fucking ShopRite or some shit. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Then I forgot. I've never been here on a weekday. So shit looks
makes
completely
sense.
different. There's cars parked
I'm
in the front.
surprised I hit no traffic on the way.
There was a 5-car accident. No bullshit. I seen a nigga on a motorcycle almost die. And shout out to Gator since we already gave him the free promo. Damn it. but
checks coming soon. Gatorade.
yeah, checks coming soon. Gatorade plus Gatorade already owe me a check because you feel me. Niggas know about my Olympic background. We don't even got to get into that. You know what I'm saying?
But the best water is the Free Gems water.
oh yeah, for sure.
Don't forget about that.
For sure. We need to go get some actual bottled water, like and put the label and own that shit. Because right now we just put some other water in our cup and we gonna call it Free Gems water.
You're right.
But probably don't even know.
No. But listen, once it's in this mug,
Yeah, it means something.
it makes it the greatest water.
I like the way you think.
You
King.
feel me?
I like the way you think, King. Yeah, I was actually just listening to our episode, last week's episode, and we was talking so much about influencers and rappers, and I'm like, yeah, there's so many subjects that we didn't even get to touch on. Like, when we really talk about the most influential, like, artists of, like, the last, like, 20, 30 years, man,
Yo,
there's a lot of
there's a
people we
lot.
didn't mention that's damn near disrespectful. But we didn't even get to,
that was kind of like the end of this. We didn't really touch on that.
Yeah,
as
we
far
talk
as-
more about our own personal influences, but as far as influences in the game, man, Chief Keef and Soulja Boy, as much as people want to discredit them,
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Honestly,
For
I
this-
wish Soulja Boy
especially
would
for
just
our
fall back
generation.
sometimes and just cool out, because the more and more goofy shit, like matter of fact, remember I was just mentioning Charleston White last episode. I don't know if you
I
heard
saw
about
that.
it.
I saw that.
So
He maced
Charleston
him.
White,
Yo, he made-
fucking maced Soulja Boy.
I see that.
Yo,
His
funniest
crew.
shit ever, bro. Because they gotta understand, Charleston White is like 5'7", 120 pounds. The nigga has a fake eye.
Bro, he old.
So he's
Feel me?
handicapped.
Like-
Yeah, he's like in his 50s.
Yeah, like that's a grown man.
Grown. That nigga's an elder citizen. That
You're
nigga's a
right.
senior citizen, dog.
You're right.
So it's like niggas. Apparently, Soulja Boy and his crew hop out like 10 deep in a sprinter van.
Trying to
And I guess trying to not press him, but Soulja Boy was walking up, leading the pack. Like,
Like,
man, I
who
want to talk to you. It's
Like,
like,
bro,
yo,
who you jumping out on like this?
yeah, bro, you don't want to talk. You don't hop out 10 deep if you want to talk.
If you wanna talk, you
hop
just-
out.
yes, a high
Maybe
up-
your man's, you a high profile celebrity, and they were in the middle of the street, like literally in Miami, all in the mix. You know, Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud is mixy, and you know, because the rap game is the
It's
streets
very
now.
mixy, yes.
So it's like,
It's
nigga, you
very
gotta be
mixy,
careful.
yeah.
It's a bunch of rappers in one city, and then it's like a bunch of fucking gangs and terrorists in one city. The way that the media's been portraying it recently, and not for nothing, they've been holding up to that. They've been holding up to that caliber of like it's scary because it's like, bro, the way violence follows all these rappers is like, how the fuck? But anyway, so Soulja Boy hops out. Hops out on little ass Charleston White, who's apparently with like a girl, and maybe I think he said he only went out that with his mans. I guess the girl that was there, they were just talking to her for whatever reason, and he already had hand on a mace, y'all. He like, I'm ready. So little do these niggas, because he saw Soulja Boy before Soulja Boy saw him. So these niggas hop out,
So he's
jump
already-
out on him and talking about they want to talk. So, nigga, Charleston straight
Who
to
you
I
talking-
don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk
And the
to
nigga
10 of
kept
y'all.
walking towards them, and then they pretty much like circled around him within a second. Nigga said, "Fuck all that." Yo, let these niggas hit. Yo, bro. Nigga said these niggas was delusional. Like, people don't understand how fucking crazy Mace,
Mace is really crazy.
Mace not only will fucking blind you real quick, it won't let you breathe. It makes you completely disoriented.
yo.
It's like getting punched in the fucking face. Like, it's like being gassed for real. Like, it's more than just like a spray that burns your eyes.
No,
That
it's
shit.
not. All your senses.
Yeah,
all your whole face was on fire.
Yeah, your face is on fire, your pores on fire, and then it gets worse. Like when you take a shower later, it's gonna fucking burn even more because it's gonna go deep back into your.
You think it's water? You think it's water will help? Water don't help.
Hell no! I've seen motherfuckers take a whole gallon of milk to the face just because they burning from the mace and
It's
shit.
just like pepper spray, just like peppers and just like hot peppers. The water's not gonna help that. You need.
Yeah, you need something else than that. But yeah, Charleston White niggas gotta understand. Stop fucking with that, man. Leave Charleston White alone, bro. Like the nigga's not playing. He's been let y'all know. Like he's like heavy. He's heavy like into the gun rights and keeping. He's from Texas, so you know Texas they don't play that shit.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
They guns is part of the outfits in Texas.
No,
so.
legit. No. Don't be a menace.
Yeah, should I wear this tech with these slippers or this Uzi with these chucks? I'ma just wear these.
I'ma just wear these. Yeah,
nah, word though. But yeah, I mean, not for that. I think states should all have that stand your ground, bro. I don't understand how self defense is such a tricky subject.
But it's crazy to think about how you can jump from state to state and the gun laws can be so different.
Well, that's because every state has its own government. You know what I'm saying?
But in general, like New York is the worst gun laws in America.
But New York City, that's what I meant.
Yeah, New York City.
Because you go 40 minutes north and you can go get an AR-15 right now.
New York City.
Yeah,
but like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If you go down south, it's normal. It's like nothing. It's like brushing your teeth.
Yeah, that shit is wicked. That shit is wicked. How like guns are just so illegal in certain places. Like certain places, you don't even need a license. Like I think it's a
lot of places.
Like in Michigan, they have open carry, nigga. So like sometimes I be watching YouTube videos of, like rappers and shit in Michigan, and I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas is wild. Or like in St. Louis too, if I'm not mistaken, Missouri, they have similar gun laws where it's like. Not only can pretty much anybody go buy one as long as you're over 18. Like you don't need a license for it.
Yeah.
You're also allowed to open carry this shit like on your neck. Like you could literally be walking around Walmart with an AR across your chest and it's nothing. It wouldn't even like bat an eye. Nobody in there is gonna be like, oh my god, he has his AR. Like motherfuckers just gonna want to see your gun.
Oh, cool.
Like what you shoot? that's your favorite gun, buddy? Like that's their type. That's their type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that they did ban federally was they banned the bump stocks. You can't have a bump stock. You can't have.
What's a bump stock? Stock on the back of the gun.
The stock on the back. The bump stock is stock on the back of the gun where the recoil makes it so it shoots like automatic. So you can hold down the trigger and the recoil will keep firing it.
Oh, that's fire. That's crazy.
Yeah, they made bump stocks illegal.
That's crazy. That's kind of like
because it's technically semi-auto, but with the bump stock you can shoot it to where it's like fully auto. You feel me?
But that's like the Switch now. Like the Switch is that's a game changer. I think I spoke on that shit a couple episodes ago. The fucking the switches that they put on the back of guns. Have you known about this shit?
What do you mean about the switches?
Oh, you don't even know. What do you mean? Oh, bro, they on some new shit out there, bro. And it's everywhere. These motherfuckers 3D printed. It's 3D printed.
Oh, yes.
You can't find this shit in the
so
store.
They've been doing
you can't order that shit online. No.
A lot of 3D
You gotta
printers.
know a nigga who know a nigga. First of all, that got a 3D printer. Then you gotta know a nigga who knows how to make the shit.
That's been a whole. They call them ghost guns.
Well, ghost guns, yeah, that's being printed up with 3D printers a lot too. But the Switch is literally like this little ass piece. Looks like a fucking Lego block, bro. And you attach it to the back of the gun. However, long story short, the shit attaches to it, and then when you got it on, it automatically disperses the bullets, so it shoots automatically.
Yeah.
And you're talking about turning a regular handgun. All handguns are automatic now. Like, not I don't think it definitely doesn't work on a revolver. It only works on regular.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call them. See, we so off with the guns. Yeah, but I mean, Glock is one brand.
It's one brand, but it's not automatic. Yeah. I mean, it's not.
As long as you
got
a revolver, you got an automatic weapon on your hand. So like, literally, motherfuckers is in Chicago. So now, imagine a nigga with a stendo clip, right? He got 30 bullets in his fucking 9mm that's supposed to have 9 shots in it or some shit like that, like minimal shot. This shit now it got 30 in it. Cool. Instead of him taking time and and shooting 9 bullets, literally he presses that shit once, all 9 of them bitches come out immediately. Like I think it clears out 50 bullets every 2 seconds. So it's like, yo, bro, in 2 seconds you will air this whole shit out.
That's crazy.
But that's why the murder rates and shit have been going up so high, because it's like before you could shoot at a nigga and you might hit him once. Now if I'm aiming at you with this fucking Switch, I'm gonna hit you 6 times just by waving this shit at you.
I didn't even know that. I know the whole 3D printed guns and the ghost guns were a thing, but I didn't even know nothing about the Switch.
That's why it became so dangerous too, because the cops is out here like, yo, bro, we don't have automatic weapons.
They're not allowed to have automatic.
Only when they bring out the SWAT team and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They hop out with automatics, but the cops don't even have automatics. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, just imagine that. Like I said, instead of you just being able to fire one time, it's just rah rah. That's why niggas you talking about I'm waving this shit at you, because it's like I don't care what I hit, nigga. As long as I do this, something's getting hit. But your whole crib's getting hit. Something's getting hit.
It's crazy. So legally, you can only have 10 rounds legally, technically, but you can have as many clips as you want. You
niggas.
So it's just making it so I can have 10 round clips, but I can have 10 of them. You feel me?
Nah, yeah.
And what we were talking about as far as Bro, no background checks, no nothing. 18,
Yeah.
yo, they giving guns away left and right.
Yeah, but I
Left and right.
don't think taking people's guns is the right answer. Though, I'll be honest with you.
I don't know about that.
You think so? Because
It
at the end of
depends.
the day,
It
the
depends.
criminals are still gonna get guns.
But you can say that with any law.
But
People
I'm
still
saying-
get murdered every day. Feel me?
But what I'm
And it's
saying
illegal.
is,
people still
if you
get drunk
take
driving.
if you take every citizen's right, every citizen's legal right to own a gun, then only the criminals are gonna have guns.
Not necessarily. I
Yes,
feel
necessarily.
like
That's how it happens in every country. Look at the UK. They have a no gun law, but guess who got guns? The niggas in the streets.
but they're always gonna break the rules regardless. But that's not what we're talking about. A lot of these mass shooters get their guns legally.
Yeah, but
A lot of them get their guns legally.
it's like, all right,
And-
it's like what, 5, 10, 20 mass shootings a year?
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you need more. There's more background checks for you to get a job. There's more background checks for you to drive. They have more qualifications for you to drive. You can get a gun. Anyone can get a gun.
There's more of a background check for you to rent
To
some
do
shit at the
anything.
library.
To do
right?
anything.
Like
To
literally,
do anything.
because they don't do any background
Bro,
check.
that's what I'm saying. Yo,
like,
people, you can in certain parts of this country, you can buy a gun like you go into a grocery store. That's a problem. Everybody should not be access to have guns. Everybody should not have access.
I feel like when you go to states though, where the gun rights are a thing, or where they do have the gun laws that allow you to own a gun, I feel like the crime rates are lower just because it's always that subconscious thought that, okay, this nigga could legally kill me. If this shit goes, if we take this to the next level, we can go to gunshots and I can legally kill you. The second you start talking that I'm gonna kill you shit, or the second you hit me, oh, stop, I'm shooting your dumb ass.
That
Like, why
I
are you
mean,
touching me? Why are you hitting me?
I'd have to look at the data about that, but you could also think of, you know, a lot of situations where if you have the gun, that's the first thing you're gonna back out. Feel me?
Not necessarily,
A lot
but
of
I do see what you're
situations.
saying.
A lot-
though.
there's
Because a lot of
certain,
emotional
like-
situations, yeah. But like I know personally, I done seen niggas who literally had a gun on them, put it down, and went and proceeded to beat a nigga up. Like I've seen that happen multiple times, literally. Like I like my man was just telling my son G baby, but I don't know, he didn't have anything on him, but you know what I'm saying? He was just telling me a story. His man's did the same shit. Like literally, them niggas was running down on a nigga in a car, and the nigga thought that they was about to shoot him. Nigga, he hopped out the car. He was like, "Yo, bro, you got a gun? Chill." Nigga was like, "Yo, bro, there's no gun. What are you talking about?" You feel me? His man's put the shit to the side. He literally put it down, walked over there, and whooped
That's
his ass.
self-control. A lot of people don't have self-control.
Nah, you're right though. You're right though.
That's literal.
Because road rage is a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Road rage is a real. It's a bad
if,
thing.
If,
and like,
and a lot of people, if they up in it. You feel me? They pulling it out at least.
Yeah,
and if
you're
you
right.
got one, I'm not pussy. Feel me? You feel me? That we just I always gotta level up. Feel me? Like always gotta take it to the next level. I just feel like the access to it is it's so accessible, and if you think about it and look how other countries statistically we have per capita as far as gun deaths and everything, as far as we have more guns in this country than we have people, literally.
yeah, for sure.
Literally.
For sure. 'Cause everybody in Texas, there's like a 30 gun rule per person in Texas. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody in Texas got at least 30 guns. Like, so I see what you're saying. There's definitely more guns.
And
than
it
people.
doesn't. And it's what we discussed in another episode. It's basically like a dick growing contest. Like who has the bigger gun? For
Yeah,
what?
yeah, for sure.
For what reason? Like what do you need an AR-15 for? What do you need it for? You don't. There's no need. There is no. You cannot tell me a situation in which you need that gun. Hunting, they got hunting rifles. Somebody pull up in your crib. You can get a shotgun. Feel me? You can blow them off. You can do like that. But what situation do you need an actual AR-15? There is no.
Listen,
There is no reason where.
if there's 10 niggas in front of my crib, I'm coming out with an AR.
I get it. I get it, but why do you?
You don't want to get hit with that. There's a difference between getting hit with a handgun and getting hit with a fucking
Of
225,
course.
a big ass bullet.
But it's just no logical reason for it other than money. It's all money. It's all money. It's
You think that's all
all.
it is?
It's all lobbying. It's all NRA. They make. Do you know how much money they're making off
I
this
think
shit?
it is what you said, though. I think it's like a pissing contest.
It
where
is.
It's just
That's
like,
all it
I just
is.
want to have the bigger gun.
For what reason?
It's cool.
But what do you need it for?
I was
For
just
what?
watching some redneck shit where
For what?
motherfuckers was in the farms in like Arkansas. Where apparently Arkansas is the largest producer of rice in this country. And
That's crazy. I didn't know
yeah, I was literally just watching it this morning. And the dude was like, "Yeah, let's go shoot this shit, buddy." He was the dude that was doing the interview was from like Ohio or whatever. He never really been on a
rice farm.
or whatever. And yeah, the dude was just like, "Yeah, it feels good." Like they were just shooting into nothing. Like just shoot it into the air. I'm like, this is cool. Like, this is fun. And
I ain't gonna lie, it'd probably be the best. And what did they got to do on the rice farm? Feel me? I'd be letting it off.
Yeah, nah.
But in reality, what do you need that for? Why do you need military grade?
I think you should be allowed to have it to defend yourself. But I do see the problem as to like what you're saying. It's like, is it necessary?
No, it's absolutely
not.
Do you need
an AR-15? That's a war fucking. That's a war gun.
That's what I'm saying. And in every mass shooting, it's all assault rifles. All assault rifles. Ain't nobody mass shooting with a handgun.
Yeah,
with a 9. You don't see that. You don't see that going on. It's all, and a lot of them illegally purchased.
But that's the thing though. Like, all right, you said we don't need it, but it's like now a nigga got a switch. He got an automatic too.
But that's illegal. That's illegal. We're not talking about illegal. Feel me? Illegal people don't do stuff in general.
But what I'm saying is, no matter what, the criminals are still gonna have guns.
Oh, of course.
So then, how do the people protect themselves?
But that's
we're going off of 5 to 10 bad apples a year, which is terrible numbers. You feel me? We don't 5 to 10 bad apples a year that are gonna go do a mass shooting. And that's absolutely awful. You're right. But in the midst of all that, how many people are innocently killed that might have been able to save their lives had they been able to defend themselves? Or how many people would have not even been shot at or been pressed with a gun had the other person thought they might have a gun? They have a license to kill too.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that outweighs the fact that, yes, you're right. Mass shootings are fucking horrible. We lose dozens, if not hundreds of people per year now off mass shootings. It's fucking sickening, literally. It's disgusting. But I think we'd be losing a lot. I think we'd be losing less people if there was more, if they were...
More restrictions.
No, less restrictions.
If you said you would be losing less people with less restrictions.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Like people in big cities were able to actually defend themselves. But if you was able to have a gun, motherfuckers is gonna think twice before they try to rob you all the time.
How many times, how many situations were there when the good guy had a gun, came to save the day?
I mean, there's been plenty. We only hear about the bad though. When you ask me like that, it's gonna be really hard for me to off the top of my head.
No, but I'm saying we don't really hear about it that often. Often.
Literally like last week, it just happened. I swear, at like the mall. Oh God, I'd have to Google it where it was at. It just happened. A dude was in the mall wilding, and I believe he like was trying to like threaten people with the gun or whatever, and a regular pedestrian shot his ass down. And like this shit just went viral. I'm talking about the other day. Like I really wish I could find.
Do you know where?
I don't. All right, Mark, could you Google that one time? Like pedestrian saves the day at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. I don't think it was in Jersey. Just look up pedestrian saves mall shooting. Like it happened like very recently. Like, I'm talking about the other day. Like literally. And shout out to Marvin. Shout out to Bravery Studios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out
in Garfield, New Jersey. Come check them out, especially if you're trying to start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the promo in.
But I don't agree with taking away everyone's guns. But he's looking at the research.
Yeah, July 17, 2022. Yeah, go to that real quick. 3 dead. And kill shooter in the Indiana Mall.
That's police.
Does that show the pedestrian that killed
I think it said police.
Police law
action.
I don't even know what the word LAUD means.
Lord,
police law the actions of a man who killed the shooter. I'm assuming law.
That could be it.
Of a man who killed the shooter in Indiana. No cap. That was July 17th.
Nice.
It's the 27th. That was 10 days ago. I knew I wasn't making this shit up. So yes, that's the example of when a motherfucker that legally owned a gun. Indiana, everybody could have a gun as long as you're over the age of... Certain states, if you're over the age of 12, you're allowed to legally carry. Literally, like it has to be like a hunting gun, but like there's motherfuckers, you can shoot a gun at 12 legally, like in certain states. I've seen that shit in like Alabama, certain states, hunting states.
I don't agree with going around and literally taking everyone's guns, but I do believe that this should be measurements heightened before anyone can just walk up and carry a gun or purchase a gun legally.
No, for sure. More background and all that kind of stuff. Definitely.
There's no background in a lot of places. There's no more background. There's nothing.
Yeah. I feel like there should be private investigators behind the motherfucker. If you buy an AR, nigga, we better have some type of, like, somebody looking after. We have to be able to at least look up your search history, man. Like, I want to see what you're Googling, dog. Because what you need this for. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of tall-tale signs. Like the dude.
There's a lot.
Like
there's
the
a lot
dude
of
that did
signs.
what was the young motherfucker? Fuck, what state was this in? The kid that was dressed like a girl. He just shot up the parade.
Yeah, that was
fucking hard. That was 4th of July. I forgot. Oh, in Chicago. That was like right outside Chicago. On the suburban, nicer side of Chicago.
And you look at his background, that was a telltale. Just like
did you see this?
Just like in Texas.
Videos? Yo, bro, did you see this nigga's music
bro,
video?
literally on YouTube.
Yo,
Literally.
I don't remember the nigga's name, but like, yo, it was fucking freaky. Like, he literally was just making songs about killing people. He would make like drawings in his music videos of like doing a mass shooting, and I'm like, nigga, nobody seeing this? Nobody seeing this. The parents don't see this. Nobody seeing this. Like, nobody caught the signs. Cause I remember, nigga, I'll never forget my senior year in high school, nigga. I'll never forget. I got suspended for like a fucking month. We're gonna get into this story real quick. Shout out to Tyler Creator, cause Tyler Creator almost fucking he ruined my life in the same way he put me in the right direction. Because prior to this situation, I really thought I was gonna be a college kid. I had a whole plan. I was gonna go to college so I could sell mad drugs and do tattoos. That was my whole plan. That's all I wanted to do for like the next 2-3 years of my life. This is my senior year in high school. I had a whole plan. Boom. I used to draw a lot of just twisted shit because our future, we made it cool to like
to
just be on some
and
super, edgy.
Very,
fuck a edgy nigga. It was shit that would get you immediately canceled. These niggas, their catchphrase was literally kill people, burn shit, fuck school.
Yeah.
That was like they shit.
It's
our future Wolfgang, kill them all.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Cool. So I used to draw the sickest shit because I was always into drawing even before the tattooing. So I'm drawing beheaded people and like crazy shit. I literally drew a motherfucker beheaded, blood coming out the neck, like not too detailed. I drew shit with a pen, so I wasn't even going too crazy. And then my dumb ass wrote, kill them all at the bottom. Cool. Signed it and all that. I ended up giving it to Joe.
Signed it is tough.
Signed it is crazy. Signed it is crazy. So I ended up giving this shit to Joe Taz. Shout out to my brother Joe Taz. I ended up giving Joe the fucking, because one day he saw it, he was like, yo, I could have that picture. I was like, yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. This is like a sketch. I used to draw that shit, all types of crazy shit all the time. He ends up taking the sketch and he's like referencing while drawing it while he's in school suspension. The ISS teacher walk over and see the picture and he was like, yo, you drew that? And the nigga was like, nah. He was like, who drew that? Nigga was like, yeah, Ez, look, this shit is fire. Because niggas knew I drew.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, Ez drew this shit. Dude, nigga, all I know is about it. An hour later, I'm in the office.
Was that Mr. Williams?
I don't know if it was Mr. Williams at the time. I don't think Mr. Williams is. I don't even think we should mention Mr. Williams.
Keep going.
But, all right.
keep going.
Yo, so, the nigga, Mr. Williams, man.
Nah, keep going.
We're going to keep it going. We're going to get into something very similar in a second, though. But, so anyway, so they end up calling me into the office. They asked me what it is. Long story short, they're like, yo, kill them all on the bottom of a piece of paper. You drawing a nigga decapitated. It looked like you trying to murder everybody in the school, dog. So we're gonna need you to go get evaluated. We're gonna need you to go. You out of school, dog. They was like, yo, you're getting the 10-day suspension off top. You're gonna go get 2 evaluations. They're like, go get 2 evaluations. We're gonna make sure you good, and then we'll let you get reinstated. My dumb ass goes to these evaluations mad as fuck because I'm well aware that I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
Like I'm just doing dumb shit. Like we used to literally draw swastikas and 666 and upside down crosses because of our future though, for real. Like we didn't mean that shit. Our town was like 40% Jewish, 50% Jewish, easily. You know what I'm saying? Our high school was like 20% Jewish.
Yeah,
so like
legit.
I had Jewish friends. I didn't give a fuck about none of that negative shit. It was just something cool and not satire. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's satirical.
Yeah, it was like I was just trying to be cool. But so I ended up
shock value.
Yeah, shock value. All that shit was a thing. Tyler Creator was the king of that shit.
Yeah,
the second
was.
he ate a roach, he became a fucking instant star. So these niggas sent me these fucking referrals, and I had to go talk to these therapists. And what do you think I do? I'm so mad. I'm in there talking bullshit. I'm in there. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I do think about killing everybody. I'm on bullshit. I start
just sitting there trolling, like straight trolling.
Yeah, I'm trolling.
Like,
they don't get it though. It was so ill. I had my iPhone recording the whole time just because I wanted to laugh at it and play it back. Like, because I'm like, I know this shit is funny because I was just fucking with this professional ass doctor bitch. Like, I know she wasn't ready for none of this shit I was saying. I was saying the most twisted shit in the world. Long story short, they ended up looking at me like I was even crazier after I came back with them referrals. So I ended up getting a full 1-month suspension. The 1-month suspension turned into me fucking completely just being discouraged from school. I'm like, man, fuck all this school shit. I don't even want to do this no more. I immediately told myself, like, within that month, I told myself, like, I'm not going to college. I'm not doing any of this school shit. Fuck school. And literally from that, I started tattooing a little more and more. That was my senior year, so I probably did like fucking 5 tats by then, literally, because this is September. This is fresh out the school year. But I say all that to say, because now I don't even remember what point was that. We just had to take a quick little intermission break for the HVAC people to come in real quick. But I say all that to say, where was I going with that story?
We were talking about school shooters.
Oh, and how there's telltale signs.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm like, nigga, if they was watching me that close, this was in 2011, this is the beginning of senior year. Why the fuck wasn't they watching the nigga at the fucking that did the Chicago shooting? Why wasn't they watching the Uvalde shooter?
Yo, bro, the Uvalde shoot. Yo.
What was he on?
Yo, he was on the same type of timing. Same type of timing.
And the dude from Buffalo too. The dude from Buffalo was in Facebook groups, like it's like anti-black people Facebook groups.
Bro,
he was talking about it on Facebook.
He live streamed it.
That's crazy.
You see the live stream, bro?
Nah, I
bro,
don't even really like watching no shit like that.
Bro, he live streamed it, and he walked past a white dude sitting down, and he said, "Sorry." Kept going.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, bro.
He literally like, sorry, and walked right past him, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Man, that shit is fucking.
But
twisted.
so if you don't believe that necessarily taking the guns, I don't believe that taking everyone's guns. Do you think there's a solution to the problem then, or do you think it's just something that we have to live with? Because it's only an American thing. That doesn't happen anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, I know. In Australia, we had one shooting,
and then
he killed like 30-some people, and they immediately took every gun ever in that country. And granted, there's like nobody in Australia. Australia has like a total population of like maybe like 15 million or some shit.
Which is
like New York City and Bergen County. It's like nothing.
But no, but so what do you think? What do you think the solution is, or is it something we have to live with?
I don't think it's a solution, dog. It's something we're gonna have to live with. You know what I was thinking about too. That's a similar way I feel about the same thing is drill rap. Like I feel like there's no solution. I feel like this is it. Like this is what we're gonna be at. And like I think we're gonna continue to fall into that trap. We're gonna continue to rap like that. And this and the dead is gonna forever be a thing. Like I think we're pretty much fucked. Like, I think we're fucked. I don't think there's any solution to that. Because people going to jail never stop motherfuckers from doing dumb shit. Like going to jail is nothing. Like that. That's,
no, of course, you get credit for going to jail.
Yeah,
right.
Going to jail in the hood is like graduating college, nigga.
No, like Chris Rock said.
Yeah, like Chris Rock said. Like nigga, I don't give a fuck. You got your HVAC license, nigga. Fuck HVAC, nigga. But if you do 3 years, welcome home, my nigga.
Yo, Chris Rock is hilarious.
Yeah, he's a goat. He's a goat, man. Shout out to Chris Rock, Kevin Hart. They just did a little tour around New York City, man. That shit, I've been hearing that shit was crazy.
Nah, I heard the same thing, but yeah, it's just. I just find it funny how it's just an anomaly in this country and doesn't happen anywhere else. You know.
I see what you're saying. I can definitely see what you're saying, but
it just doesn't make any sense. They push so much propaganda to it to where when you know that the end goal and the end and the reason for everything is money driven, then they're gonna make up any reasons that they can to keep the cash flow going, the cash cow going. You know, they literally pay millions of dollars for these researchers, for these PR campaigns to ease people's minds about the situation, but it doesn't make sense when you circle back, and at the end of the day, you know, money's the driving force of it. You know, I just find it very deplorable. And if like I made the point before, if we're sponsored by McDonald's, right? I'm not gonna come up here and talk shit about fast food, right? So if my sponsor is backing me, it doesn't matter what I think. I think what they think. You know, if I'm getting $250,000 from my campaign from the NRA, it don't matter what I think. I'm gonna say whatever they want me to say.
I'm employed by them at that point.
That's literally. I'm wearing their sponsor on my chest. So when we're talking about people's lives, I just feel like there's gonna be no solution, because at the end of the day, it's about money.
Damn.
You feel me? Yeah, that's my whole take on it.
It's a lot of big plays about money, man.
Everything.
You're right.
Listen,
and money's always been over morals. We've seen that shit countless times.
We're in the most capitalistic society. Everything's about money. Everything. Everything's bottom line. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. That's what it always is.
But part of me just can't I can't hate it. Like, I know it's wrong, but I understand it because it just is what it is. Is that fucked up to think like that?
That's very American of you, my brother.
It is. I guess it is.
That's very American of you. Yeah, that's very American of you.
But it's just that there's certain things we just can't. It's just not gonna be fixed. I just don't see an answer to it. Like if the solution is gonna be money, what's gonna triumph money to ever make us change our morals? Nothing. All right. So what we complaining about?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I got a firm belief in, like, I don't stress nothing I can't control, dog.
I agree. But at the end of the day, anything that's changed, it had to start from somewhere. You know, anything that's ever changed ever in history had to start. There had to be a breaking point somewhere. You know, and that's how stuff gets done. That's how, and we are the generation that's a lot more progressive than the older generation in general.
Yeah,
100%. And a lot of different policies and stuff. So, you know, we're a very educated and forward thinking generation. You know, where a lot of the older generation, a lot of the boomers are very conservative thinking, and I feel like in that, as the years progress, we're going to be taking over that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because they're gonna die out slowly, and then we're gonna eventually be the only people left, and it's gonna be none but mixed children on these TV commercials. It is what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're going to. Every commercial, my nigga, is fucking Japanese lady and a Haitian man with dreads. It's like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy.
Everything.
Like, that shit is crazy.
But yeah, saying that to say, you know, there's always a breaking point in everything, and just because it's like that now, or just because we're talking about this certain situation, doesn't mean that we have to back these type of people. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks when I think about it, because it's like if like you said, things are supposed to be progressive. We're supposed to be thinking forward, but it's like, bro, we've had plenty of chances to see what the fuck these guns are doing, and ain't shit changed.
Oh, well, now, like I said, we'll see another 30, 40, 50 years when we're the ones in charge of this country, and not the older, you know.
We'll see. I don't think I'm ready for the next 30, 40, 50 years.
I'm just you talking about, you know, I don't see it. I'm talking about how our generation is a lot different than the generation that's running shit now.
Nah, you're right.
That's all I'm saying.
But that last generation still has those people in power that they've been breeding, and it's their children.
Bro, have this in the chokehold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so how progressive can we actually get? And how far does it get before these white folks just like, yeah, we gave y'all enough leeway. Y'all niggas is done. Like, we already gave y'all too much. It's over.
Wow.
We packed this shit up. Oh, y'all niggas is out
yeah, y'all too uppity for me.
Yeah,
y'all get way too uppity.
It was all good. Y'all niggas is wildin'.
Y'all get way too uppity.
Yeah, Hov is damn near gonna be a trillionaire in 30 years. Like, they not having that shit. Like, we cutting this shit out.
They're not having none of that.
I don't know, man.
So it's that's how I think of the situation is, and it's just very unfortunate.
I think they definitely should be bringing guns in New York, New Jersey. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna say that.
You said bringing or ban?
Yeah, bring them. Bring them shits. Let us have them fucking guns. All right. I'm ready to protect some shit. Like, nah, for real, bro. Fuck that. Cause niggas ain't gonna try to kill me. Like, why the fuck?
Oh, like I said, I'm not for banning everyone's guns. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just about the. You know, some of these other countries, what they have to do to even obtain. And a lot of people here, the ones who are actually purchasing the guns.
Yeah, they ain't the best mindset.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And as of now, it won't happen because that's restricting money. You can't do that. Profits is booming right now. Every time a mass shooting happens, profits is booming.
Yeah, I be thinking about like how long. Yo, bro, they try to hide the fact that cigarettes was killing people for so fucking long.
Lobbying,
like,
bro.
You know what I was thinking about? Like
everything,
bro. Back just not too long. Like when our parents were in school, it was very normal for like their parents to walk in and like they're at the principal's office and the principal's smoking a cigarette in the office. They're smoking a cigarette, and they're having a full conversation.
Everyone have a smoke. Anyone need a smoke?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
The bus driver on a public bus.
Nigga, the airplane had a fucking ashtray. Remember we went to Jamaica?
Yeah.
The airplane had an ashtray. I'm like, yo, what kind of fucking plane is nigga Kamal got me on? I'm like,
at the movies, everywhere.
Yeah, like that's crazy to me.
The bartender?
Like, niggas used to dad just smokes, and there was a cigarette portion of the plane. Like, how the fuck, nigga, this is a flying hot box. What do you mean a smoking section, nigga? My child is gonna be in here fucking dying because he's smoking that shit with you. Just inhaling that shit.
And they were trying to sweep under the rug the effect of secondhand smoking forever.
I was about to say, yeah, cigarettes are so bad, nigga. You don't even gotta smoke it.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even gotta be one smoking.
Yeah, that shit is wild, man. There's a lot of things shit don't make sense of. I can't make no sense of this shit.
Not at all. Not at all. And we discussed climate change a little bit, you know. And we were talking about, I told you about the EPA, and they got relieved of their duties.
Oh, the Environmental Protection
Agency.
See, I
can
no
longer there to protect the environment.
Yeah,
so
whatever
now,
that means.
So
y'all niggas don't got a job no more.
So now it's the Audubon highway for these drilling companies. They doing whatever they want now. And did you see that 90% of the plankton in North America have disappeared?
Of the what?
Plankton in the ocean. 90%.
What does that mean?
Plankton. They say plankton produces.
The nigga from SpongeBob.
Yeah, the nigga from
Chum
SpongeBob.
Bucket.
Yes, Chum Bucket. 90% of him in the North America is gone.
But what does that mean for our ecosystem?
Plankton produce 50 to 80% of the world's oxygen.
Oh shit, we finna die.
50 to 80% they estimate. Yeah, bro, it's
that's insane.
And speaking of the ocean, the Great Barrier Reef is down to like 20% or so, and do you know one of the biggest?
It's down 20%, or it's down 80% to 20%.
Down 80% to 20%.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. It's like not there no more.
And it is the richest per square foot of living in in the
most abundance
of life
forms. Yeah, I've
and
heard that before.
One of the biggest causes of the Great Barrier Reef and all the other reefs dying off.
What?
It's not just the drilling. It's not just the pollution. It's sunscreen.
What?
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen?
Sunscreen, suntan lotion.
I would have thought it was like water bottles.
A lot of the people who are swimming in the water is putting on sunscreen. All the chemicals.
Oh shit!
People don't even think about that.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm telling you.
Get the fuck out of here!
People don't even think about that. That's one of the big reasons.
So it all reverts back to white people fucking up this country because only white motherfuckers use sunscreen. And I'm fucking with you. Out to the white folks.
No, but for real, that it all the chemicals because we don't think about that. That's not something we think about how that affects.
Oh shit!
All the years.
So
you
need to ban lotion, not guns, nigga. What you talking about? you talking about
ashy forever, baby.
Yeah, ashy forever.
You see my boy Oscar Proud, baby.
Yo, that shit, yo. Shout out to the Proud family. That was one of them ones, man.
But no, it's really crazy. It's crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm. You know what's really fucking crazy to think about? And I know nobody's gonna follow me on this one. Yeah, they just gave R. Kelly 30 years, dog. That's fucking crazy, my nigga.
That's it.
30 years. 30 years.
That's it.
30 years.
His trials is not over. You know that, right?
Dogs.
He has more trials to go.
They have the text message of these girls' parents coaching them how to get fucked by R. Kelly. Coaching them how to seduce him.
Of course.
And they threw that shit out in court. They were like, nope, we don't care about that. And I'm like,
they pimping them out.
And we understand the nigga's sick in the head, right? Cool, we can understand that. But we not gonna fault the parent. He was fucking Aaliyah and her moms.
I know.
Like, you think her moms didn't know he was fucking Aaliyah?
Of course.
So, at what point do the parents have any responsibility?
They should be charged too.
That's what I'm saying. If me and you go rob some shit and I go kill a nigga, you're getting hit with murder too.
Yeah. I know.
So I'm confused,
bro. If I
can prove that the parents had something to do with it,
if we go rob something and the police kill you, they hit me with murder. Mm-hmm. They'll hit me with murder.
On God. But I'm saying though, like, okay, so
they should absolutely.
I think that shit is absurd. I'm gonna be honest.
I think
at minimum the parents should also be held accountable.
Absolutely.
And it's not gonna be like I said. You're not gonna follow me on this, but my nigga, I know niggas who did less time for killing people. Literally. R.I.P. Ricky Lee Smith from Teaneck, New Jersey. If anybody knows, bro. Ricky. I'll never forget. July 9th, 2006, bro.
I remember.
My son got killed in Teaneck, New Jersey by, if I'm not mistaken, the dudes from Patterson, bro. He got hit with like 8 years, bro. He took a life and got hit with 8 years. R. Kelly seduced a minor, of course. One of the worst things you could fucking do. It's not like he fucking choked her out and was like, come here. That's a different level. 30?
But you talking
about a parent that was helping? I think that the parents got to at least I think the parents should be getting 10 or better.
I understand.
10 or better.
I understand where you're coming from. But
I'm not vouching that he should have got less time. All I'm saying is the parents should be in trouble, and there's niggas who kill people who've gotten way less. We're not talking about a killer got 25 and a killer got 30. No, I know niggas who've killed people personally that got 8 years or less, bro. And it's like that's crazy to me. Niggas who do DUIs and get probation. You know what I'm saying? That's an accident, so that's different. I'm not even gonna use that as
talking about actual.
That's an actual accident, so that's different. But
R.I.P. Ricky.
Yeah, bro, R.I.P. But I think about that shit all the time when I hear about niggas getting sentenced to certain shit.
But you gotta realize,
I'm like, dirty,
bro. R. Kelly was doing that for 20 years. Bro, it's not one incident.
And they could put him under the jail for all I care. But let's try to make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. Those parents need to be in jail, dog.
They need to be locked up. Absolutely.
Like that's fucking crazy.
Soliciting prostitution.
If you gonna hit this nigga with 30,
whatever. However,
soliciting the sex traffic of a child.
Yes.
That's literally sex trafficking because not only that, they were doing it for monetary gain.
Of course.
They were doing it telling them, yeah, you're gonna go get a record deal, and boom, hence age ain't nothing but a number comes out. This ain't no fucking science. It's not no rocket science, dog. Like it's clear what's going on.
My telling me no.
Yo, bro, I don't know, man. Like I said, you're not gonna follow me on that one. But I really was watching Boosie talk so passionate. You might want to stop singing that. We're gonna get demonetized. I think you just sung too much of that song. We might have to clip that out. But I don't know, man. I was listening to Boosie, and Boosie be saying some more controversial shit. But I'm like, nah, he has a really good point.
As far as what?
As far as the fact that the parents should be getting arrested.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
like, if you're gonna give
100%
this
on board.
man 30, these parents have to have some type of responsibility. So
Absolutely.
they are not the victim. The parent is not the victim.
No.
And we can prove it.
The parent is aided
That's
in
what
the
I'm
betting.
saying.
Like,
They were part of this fucking heist too. They were part of this the murder. They was part of whatever crime happened. They had a lot to do with it. Not just little. They had a lot to do with it.
And they were all. And on the flip side, there was some parents who were trying to get there. It was a
My nigga, let's never forget how R. Kelly beat that first case. The nigga literally had the family and the girl that he peed on. That we're not gonna say allegedly because that shit happened. That shit was in 4K.
It was on 4K.
That shit was on 4K. The nigga had his Grammy in the background. Cool. So the nigga, hold on, because it's not funny because it's actually really sick when you think about it. All right. He beat that case. Why? Because not only did the girl testified that wasn't her.
Yeah.
The dad testified that was not his daughter. Mind you, he was doing it while crying. The man was crying on the stand and watching his daughter get peed on and saying that's not his daughter. That's fucking insane. And then when the actual sentencing day came, or if I'm not mistaken, these niggas didn't show up to court. The whole family didn't show up to court. They were on a cruise ship on vacation. Cool. 20 years later, R. Kelly gets indicted again recently, and guess who's filing for bankruptcy? The same girl who got peed on 20 years ago. It's fucking crazy, bro.
It's crazy how
the parents took the shush money.
Bro, it's money.
It was a plan. It was a plot from the beginning, dog.
Oh, of
and
course.
for that, parents got to be held responsible, bro. If you're gonna give this man 30, somebody else got to get.
Yeah, they definitely, absolutely.
No, if you can prove that they had something to do with it, dog, they gotta go.
If they
gotta
prove
go.
that they were aiding and we're okay with
My
it.
nigga, come on, dog. You gonna find out where your daughter's been for 3 days. She's 15 years old. Where the fuck have you been? You gonna care. You don't just accidentally end up at a Kelly house for 3 days.
Bro, I'll burn that whole studio down. Bro, he
That's what
had
I'm
bedrooms
saying.
in the
Bro,
studio.
Come on, son.
Different.
Come on, son.
I would have burn that shit to the ground.
Oh God!
To the ground.
I'm pulling up there straight,
Mazel
nigga.
tov.
Terminator. Yeah, like straight up. I'm coming in like a Kill Bill assassin.
Nah, legit.
I'm in there hurting everything, nigga.
But yeah, no, it's just, and it all comes back to money. People in power. No, the reason why the guy on stand said it wasn't his daughter was money.
Hey, man.
All the hush money. People. That's why people in power. All these settlements. We'll settle court. It's all about money, bro. That's what it's all about. You feel me?
I'm going through a similar situation with the money situation in courts and people trying to get your money.
Yo.
I know a little bit about that.
Yeah, man.
People trying to come after your money. I know a little bit about that. It's very draining. It's very stressful. It costs a lot of money to protect your money. It's fucking crazy.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, and you realize you paying a nigga to defend your money. You paying a nigga that got more money than you to defend your money while going broke trying to protect your money. And it's like, and at the end of this, you're gonna owe somebody some money. This shit is fucking disrespectful, son. The American system is not meant for the wealthy. I ain't gonna lie. Like it is, but I'm saying the court system, when it comes to the motherfuckers trying to like trying to villainize you and try to like take some money from you, it's very easy to take some money from a nigga. I don't know if you know that. Like I remember I always used to hear about these fucking lawsuits, niggas fall in Macy's and break their elbow. 10 million here. It's like what? Like the fuck you mean? Like did you know Red Bull got sued because they on the can it said Red Bull gives you wings?
Yeah.
And a nigga sued for false advertisement because he never grew wings. That's stupid. Like that's the dumbest shit I ever. That's why if you look at the Red Bull can now, it has 3 eyes.
It's 3 eyes. Wings.
Yeah, because it technically doesn't say wings. It's like what? Like that's the dumbest shit ever. But that was actually granted in a court. Like courts are so fucking literal. It's disrespectful. It's disgusting because it gets me so tight. But it's like when that shit is written a certain way, that's what it means.
But and it's all if you think about what a trial is, all a conversation. It's all it's all your interpretation.
Remember McDonald's got sued for making people fat? They've been making salads ever since.
Yo, just like the lady who got the lady McDonald's who the coffee, it didn't have any warning label on it.
Yeah, she got burned.
And they proved in court that it was unreasonably hot. And she got millions of dollars from that. Now you see warning, caution, may contain hot.
They put the they had to start putting a protecting. And everybody did that. Starbucks, everybody upped it after that.
Yeah, we ain't about to. Oh, get my bag.
Shit is sick and twisted. I'm gonna catch me one of those. You feel me? I need a good money play like that. You shitting me? That ass.
But court it's all a story. Both sides paint a story, and which one's more believable. That's what it is. It's all an argument. It's all an argument.
Literally what it is.
It's all angling your side, angling my side. Which one sounds right? Damn. Which one sounds better? It's all like did they do it? Well, let's look at the facts here.
Damn.
I think this is the way it happened. Prosecution.
It's crazy too because niggas really get away with shit because they get
all
just
conversations.
it's just a matter of being able to finesse shit.
Prosecution didn't share this evidence with the defense, so that gets thrown out.
Yeah,
this gets
all
thrown
types of
out.
shit.
Oh, they botched this. They didn't collect evidence this way. This gets thrown out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Youngboy just shout out to Youngboy and his lawyer. He just beat that. He just beat one of the gun cases. He had, but he had two.
They had the one he beat was under the seat. The gun was under his seat and his fingerprints weren't on it. So they literally say he didn't know it was there. That's how he beat it.
That's tough.
That's how them boys just beat it.
And you know what's crazy too? They had footage of him holding that a gun. I'm not sure if it was that same gun that was under the seat because there's two cases. They had the footage of it on an SD card, but the police took that SD card as evidence and didn't apparently they didn't
log it correctly.
They didn't log it correctly, and that got thrown out. So the only physical evidence that they can see Youngboy holding a gun had to get thrown out because, like I said, that how literal the wording in these laws is. It got to go by that. If you didn't collect it by that, like there's motherfuckers who done beat cases because they weren't read their Miranda rights.
Yeah,
like
literally.
Simply, literally you have the right to an attorney, everything you would. That the first thing police tell you when you get arrested, if they don't read that shit to you, you got this case sold, King. Get up out of there.
It's and also. Like if let's say somebody's coming to testify, let's say it's a cop testifying. If the cop has dirty laundry, whatever, or something where it would sway the jury, that can get thrown out. His testimony can. There's a lot of things in court where.
Nah, word. Shout out to C Blue. I believe young nigga from Bronx. He like 16. He just got shot by the police. He's a little rapper, drill rapper from the Bronx. I think he crips. You see Blue, pretty crip. So the nigga ends up, he ends up whatever the situation was with an undercover cop. The altercation happens. He had a gun on him. He got shot by the police, but it was undercover. He ends up not only beating the gun case, but he ends up suing the shit out of New York City right now. They still haven't came up on an amount or anything yet because this just happened. Shout out to Don Floria, his lawyer. She's an attorney in New York City, a beast attorney. If you're in New York City, holla at Don Floria. Listen, she's elite. She ends up, they end up finding out that the police officer never presented himself as a cop in the first place. So off the simple strength of that, pay this young man. It's up. He about to be rich.
But
literally.
Let's go back. Let's go back to what you just said, which I think needs to be changed. Pay this young man. Who's that money coming from? Taxpayers. Bro, how the police they when they pay for these attorneys, these attorney law firms, or when they pay off settlements, whose money is that? It's the taxpayers' money. That's not their money. Imagine you getting in trouble for something and somebody else paying for it. That's no accountability. Yeah. It doesn't come from their union. It doesn't come from their pensions. It comes from the public. Uvalde, what happened in Uvalde? They tried so hard to suppress everything that happened, all the information coming out. Who pays for those attorney fees? Who pays for those law firms? The people of Uvalde do. Who pays for the settlements? The people of Uvalde do. So how is it that the police can do whatever they want to do, and then when the settlement comes, it doesn't even come out of their pocket? It comes out of the taxpayers. Does that make any sense?
Nah.
How is that accountability?
Because they hold the police responsible as an organization, not the person specifically.
But regardless, as an organization, it should take some hit from the organization because that will be less likely for them to do something. That'd be less likely in-house for them to do anything. Because now you're affecting us, but now it's not affecting us. I don't care. Yeah. Take this $10 million settlement. It's coming from the taxpayers. It's not coming from them.
I didn't think about that.
Think about that.
Police they get their lawyers paid for by the police?
Yes, by the taxpayers.
Word. But no, because Derek Chauvin, for example, George Floyd, he would have already been fired, though.
Yeah. What are you talking about as far as what?
There's no way the Minnesota police paid for his attorneys, did they? I might have to Google that.
You have to Google it. I think he was already let go. But if they're on like administrative leave and stuff,
okay, that would make sense.
And they get paid vacation. Shit happens, they get paid vacation.
Damn, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's twisted. We could talk about the fucking government, how this shit don't make no sense all day.
It doesn't make how is it that you're held accountable for something, but the penalty doesn't come out of your pocket? It just doesn't make sense.
You're right. There's no accountability.
There's no accountability. So like I said, if it did come from a police union or the pensions or whatever, guess what? In-house, they wouldn't have that. So while they're out there on the lines, they would be less likely to do something reckless because the blowback, it'll happen in-house. They're like a family. The police, they're like a family. No, it's crazy. Yo, bro, it's crazy. Yo, listen to the dichotomy of the police. Think about it. If a crime happens, if a crime happens, right? If a crime happens, they'll tell this public, speak up. Speak up. We want to find what happens. If something happens internally, what do? Turn their backs. They don't say nothing. They don't testify against people on the inside of themselves. Even though they're wrong, they're wrong. Even when they know they're wrong, let the evidence come out. Let the evidence come out. When it's them on the hot seat, they don't have nothing to say. But if it's the public, now they want everybody to talk about it. You feel? It's crazy. It's the boys' club. It's what it is. It's really the boys' club. It's really a gang, bro.
Nah, I know.
It's literally a gang.
It's wild because I know we gotta get up out of here, but I do want to mention the story while we're talking about it, bro. Newark police. I don't remember the young man's name, but on Halloween, this young Newark cop, he might have been a rookie still, or in his first year, but his father was like a lieutenant, like over 25 years, could have been collected his pension. His dad was a police officer because he wanted to be a police officer at this point. Cool. So the kid's like 23 years old, ends up getting into a hit and run. Ends up hitting the guy walking on the highway that apparently was like drunk or something. Ends up hitting him. Well, the driver was drunk. He was an off-duty police officer.
He was drunk.
He was drunk. He ends up hitting the dude on the side of the highway. The dude ends up the dude ends up dying. Like, I guess he had hopped out, checked on him, and saw that he was dead. He peeled off. Peeled off. Like, oh shit, I fucked up. Calls his dad, super high-ranking lieutenant dude. Calls his dad. Dad tries to explain to him what to do. Cool. Dad's like, yo, you gotta go back, pick up the body. We're gonna move it somewhere else. Whatever their situation was, just know they got this nigga on camera going back to the scene, trying to put the body in the fucking trunk of, in the backseat of the car. Cool. Then, in the midst of all this, he ends up getting caught trying to put the body in the back of the car. Like, the police end up showing up while he's trying to put the body in the back of the car, and here he is trying to fucking move a dead body. Cool. Then, so he gets arrested for that. He gets hit with whatever he's getting hit with. This is in October. This happened on Halloween, just that past October 2021. Then so then it just came out last week. His dad just got arrested for
conspiracy,
trying to. I forgot the exact word. Not
whatever the
no. He got hit with like helping the murder type shit, like and failure to produce evidence and a whole bunch of other charges. But it's fucking crazy because now the dad's arrested, about to go do real time. And the son, and I think they locked up his mom too, because he told both of them. And not only that, they caught the whole conversation on the Ring camera in front of the house that had audio recording. Crazy, bro. That shit is sick. Yep. So now the whole family's in jail. Like, now the whole family, I think the mom did a week and got out because I actually got some internal sources because I got some clients of mine that actually know police who told me this whole story straight from the horse's mouth. And they telling me, he's like, yo, bro, this shit is really going down right now. Like, the dude was already 25 years plus. He could have been retired and been good. He would have been a regular citizen at that point if had he retired and living off his pension. Now they're taking his pension. Well, more than likely they're going to take his pension.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of find out if you're a police officer and you get caught doing anything illegal, like any crime, especially like something like a felony, they hit you with a 5-year enhancement the same way they hit gangs with enhancements. It's like the same way if you're in a gang and you get hit with some shit, they throw an extra like 5 years on that shit per felony. Same shit with the cops. They threw that and they give him, yo, bro, it's fucked up because you gotta think about it, bro. One mistake literally just ruined his whole family from top to bottom. Mom, dad, his life, somebody else died. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy though, because truth be told, I don't think they're gonna end up doing anywhere near more than 5 or 10 years each. And I don't think, but the thing is, it was an accident, dog.
It was
an accident, but the way they handled it afterwards is what fucked him up.
Of course.
And then going to try to pick up the body and clean up the scene. Nigga, what y'all doing? And then it don't look good on the dad. It's like, yo, you teaching this nigga this? What you been up to?
It's been let's
and it opens the eyes because this is what a fuck up now. Because now if they find out, okay, this super high ranking lieutenant who's been doing this shit for let's say 30 years, he's willing to do this.
Let's go back.
Let's go back and let's see who he might have. Any fucked up situations that might have happened. Because now if they find that he's been a corrupt cop, all the cases that he's gotten people arrested for, all can get retried.
I was just thinking, I was just thinking that. I think that they should be an independent body that studies past police work, past judges, past lawyers. If they find out anything as far as let's say they find out this judge or this officer was race related, they should need to go back and retrial and relook at everything that they've ever touched.
Charleston White does exactly that.
That's what he should be. Yo,
He's a fucking superhero, dog. Go look into him, bro. He does exactly that. He'll do his own private investigation. He hires his own private attorneys to overturn people's laws. Bro, he helps people on so many levels. He's a child advocate, really, is what he really fights for, is helping children get out of situations and helping them get tried as a minor instead of as an adult for these murders and all the extra dumb shit they're doing, because he understands firsthand, because he done committed a murder when he was 15. So, and his brother committed a murder at 17. His brother's still locked up because they tried him as an adult, being that he was 17. So, man.
And before we go, I just want to touch upon, let's talk about how it's not even the police's duty to protect anyone. Legally, the Supreme Court ruled that it's not the police's duty to protect you. If you're getting injured or whatever the case, or there is an apparent injury and a cop stands there, does nothing, you can't sue the police, because it's not technically their job to protect you.
And at the same time, what do you expect from a human? Just because this man throwing a badge, you think he's Superman? Because at the end of the day, if I was a cop and I've been watching a shootout, guess what? I'm just watching that shootout. But I'm waiting till that shit stops, the bullets stop flying, then I'm gonna do something. Because I'm not dying.
I'm talking about the propaganda of protecting and serving. Yeah. When they're not even there.
But what I'm saying is, give them their credit though, because these motherfuckers, if there's a serial killer down the block, you call them, they showing up. And that's why it's hard. I get so conflicted when I think about all these ideas, and it's like, fuck, bro. Because at the end of the day, if some shit pop off, that's who I'm calling if niggas breaking my house. That's who I'm calling if niggas is kidnap my daughter. That's who I'm calling, dog. And they gonna go do something about it. I can't even legally go do something if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's so conflicting back and forth.
It's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword. And being that I know so many people, like I said, I got so many relationships with clients of mine that are cops that I knew before they were cops.
Absolutely.
And it's
I know a lot of cops.
That's why you'll never hear me say no shit like, oh, fuck the police. I can't say that. I just can't. It'll be wrong for me to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot where I was going with this.
Nah, but either way, honestly, I already know we've been well over the time. I already showed up late, so I know we got to get up out of here, man. My apologies, Marvin, the whole Bravery Studio, man. We had to, you know what I'm saying, rock out, give y'all a full hour. But we want to give y'all a special thank you, man.
Thank you guys so much.
Episode 21, man. We touched on a lot of political topics, you know what I'm saying. We got here and there, you know what I'm saying. But
thank you guys.
We want to say thank y'all, man. This has been Free Gems Podcast, episode 21. God bless, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and we
out of here.
Gone.